Welcome to Repitch, where we revisit, review, and redo movies. My name is Richard, and this is my co-host.
David.
In this episode of retrospective, we have a special one. What are we doing today, David?
So, if you guys, most of you guys have probably heard, but if you guys haven't, Disney just released one of the biggest release schedules so far.
Crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was just a release schedule of just Star Wars things, but then turns out it was, Marvel and then a whole another slate of Disney movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is like a stockholders meeting, and there were it was like a presentation and all that stuff. It's just like
Right.
the stuff that's coming out in the next 2 years.
And we were all bugging out about the HBO Max release what was that, last week?
Yeah, it was last week.
That was last week, but I guess Disney would just said hold my beer, and
We put you out on the news. This is what's important now.
yeah,
You and I were freaking out. We were just like sending each other like Instagram posts. It's like, oh my gosh, this movie's coming out. Like, oh my goodness, this is happening.
this is crazy. So we are gonna be going down that very long list. Actually, this list that we're looking at on Rotten Tomatoes, it looks like it's just a huge collection of movies. Some movies that they didn't even mention on their list. Seeing that it's also including like 20th Century Fox movies on this list, which is crazy. So, yeah, this is these next 2 years. If you're looking to buy some stocks, I think you should invest in Disney.
Because sooner or later they're gonna start making military weapons and
Yeah, I mean, I told people to invest in it before when they first announced streaming. I mean,
oh
they
gosh.
should. I feel like everybody should always just be investing in Disney. Somehow, some way, they're always going to be making money,
Oh,
more
for
money,
sure. Even in the pandemic, they still make money somehow.
right? And it's like they're making money, but they're still making not as much money. It's like that's the crazy part.
Oh man.
So, what do you think, Richard? You think we should be going down this list? Should I
Um,
take it off?
Yeah, you started out, David.
All right. So, um, let's start off with the few 2020 movies that are coming out on Disney Plus. If you guys did not know, Soul, the new Pixar movie that should be coming out.
So excited for that. I want to spend a retrospective episode on that alone.
Yes, I can't wait to watch that one. Coming out December 25th.
On
Starring
Disney Plus. Yeah.
on Disney Plus, yes. Starring Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Daveed Diggs, and Questlove.
That's great.
So it's a pretty interesting cast. I didn't even know that they were all in there. So moving on. So I'm gonna skip some of the ones where I don't really have any insight on. Yeah.
But one thing, 2021, coming out March, Raya and the Last Dragon. That looks super exciting.
That is pretty exciting. I saw the teaser for that earlier, and I was, yeah. If I was a kid and I saw this trailer, I'd be freaking out.
Aquafina's in this movie. That's super exciting. Yeah, we just talked about our last episode
Oh yeah, that's right.
in our
The
research.
star. Now she's truly coming into stardom.
Exactly. I think it's gonna be great. Like even if it's not what do you call it, the most amazing, I feel like it'd be a good representation, and hopefully it's not.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Moving down. This wasn't part of the Disney announcement, but now that Fox is under Disney, The King's Man is coming out March 12th, directed by Matthew Vaughn. Oh, if you guys did not know, this is another prequel movie
It's a prequel. Yeah. Kingsman.
to the Kingsman series.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
I mean, we haven't. Maybe like going down the list, we can give it like a thumbs up or thumbs down if we're excited, and like other commentary like, oh, is it gonna bomb or not? Is it gonna do well or not?
Oh, yes, that's great idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I give this 2 thumbs up then.
Oh, I give it 2 thumbs down. I think this is gonna bomb, David.
You think it's gonna bomb?
I
I
think-
think just as namesake, the series is gonna keep going.
No,
I think
I
that's
think
why.
it's interesting enough, but I don't think it's gonna do that well. I think it's gonna just barely make its money.
True. I mean, with the way the second one went, I could see that happening.
Yeah, this is gonna. I mean, like Ray Fiennes in it, it might be very interesting, but like I think this has the potential to bomb.
Definitely. I mean, I miss Colin Firth. Colin Firth in the first one was like so good, and then Colin Firth in the second one was like you should not be in it.
No, no. Like that's a conversation in itself. Maybe we can talk about that.
Right.
We can
Yes.
repitch that when this movie
That's-
comes out.
right. So we're getting on another
Yeah.
tangent.
But yeah,
So,
this is a big Mickey hand thumbs down for me.
okay. All right. All right. So next down the list, it's actually, I think this is gonna be great. I give this 2 thumbs up from me. Bob's Burger.
Oh, is it a movie or a TV show? I mean, it's a TV show.
It's supposed to be a movie. I've
It's
heard
a-
about this happening for a while. I haven't seen anything or seen any images or any other storylines about it, but I'm a Bob's Burgers fan, so it's automatically thumbs up for me for this one.
I'll give it a. We only have 2 choices, right? I'll give it a thumbs up too. I'm always down for
Yeah.
animation.
Yep. All right. This one I'm not too sure, but May 7th we got Black Widow coming in.
Yes, I've been waiting for this. I think. Oh, I really hope this is good, David.
I hope so too. I'll give this. I'll give us a thumb up. Thumbs
too.
up. Just
Thumbs
one thumb up.
I would love to see a female-led Marvel movie that's good.
Fully, but I mean, it kind of sucks. She's not gonna be in it after this.
No, but you never know. They could always bring her back. It's Disney.
Yeah, true.
You know, David Harper's in this, and that's gonna be hilarious. Florence Pugh too. Like, I can't wait for this.
Oh yeah, and Florence Pugh's supposed to be in the new Hawkeye series.
Oh, is she? Yeah.
She's supposed to reprise her role or something like that.
I feel like
So that's interesting.
if we can go to theaters, this will do really well. This would be the first Marvel movie coming out this next year.
That is true. This is something that's the one that's starting off the next phase.
Yeah. If people get the vaccine, if the pandemic isn't as crazy, I feel like this
Right.
movie will make bank.
And we're not all zombies by then.
Oh, don't jinx it, David. Don't jinx it. We still got a couple more days until 2020.
Right.
We don't know what's gonna happen, man.
Right. So just moving down the list, we got Free Guy, another Fox movie that's coming out starring Ryan Reynolds, Taika Waititi, Little Rel Howery.
I don't know how to pronounce
Kiri.
that.
Yeah. I was having problems with that right now.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting one. This is, I think we briefly talked about this in our earlier episodes, about Ryan Reynolds, who's a NPC, a
Yeah.
non-playable character in the game. I think we
Developed
both kind of
consciousness.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we were both excited for this. So
Yeah. I
it
don't
has
think
my thumbs up.
it has my thumbs up, but I don't think it's gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be anything special, but
Yeah.
it's Ryan Reynolds and it looks fun. Now this next,
I hope it does well. I'm sorry. Go on. Yeah.
no, I hope so too. This next one, I'm kind of like, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But Cruella, starring Emma Stone. Oh, and Emma Thompson. Oh, interesting. Emma Stone as, the title
Cruella de Vil.
character, Cruella de Vil, a live action take on that character. Now, we all know Disney has been doing a lot of live action stuff recently, revamping their old fairy tale stories, their classic golden age movies into live action. I don't know where I'm sitting with this.
It's 2 thumbs down for me, but this is gonna make so much money.
I think so. I think they're gonna make the money. I'm just more curious about how Emma Stone's gonna do with the role.
She's a great. Emma Stone's
She is.
so great.
So like I don't want to say thumbs down right away from me. But if we can't say in the middle,
There's
then
no middle. You gotta give it
I'm
a thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up then.
Oh gosh, I hate live action prequel for Disney movies. Like, what happened to Sleeping Beauty? What happened to Angelina Jolie? I think that's the dumbest concept. Do something original.
But I mean, this is kind of giving me vibes of
Maleficent.
Maleficent, right?
Yeah.
That they're going in that direction with it.
They made a sequel to that somehow, so I don't know.
I mean, kids must have loved that movie.
What's next, David? I don't want to talk about this anymore.
This next one I am
Yes.
so excited for.
too.
Definitely, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, starring
My
Simu
man, Simuli.
and Aquafina.
I'm sorry, I'm so excited for this. An
I am.
Asian casted, Asian male lead as in a
Right.
Marvel movie, David. This is gonna be crazy.
I mean, if we're gonna really throw it on the table, this character in the Marvel universe should be the Iron Fist, anyways. So
Oh,
just
should
putting
be.
it out there.
But
I'm putting it out there.
yeah, but like, oh man, like this could be for Asian people Black Panther. This could be the Asians Black Panther.
I can see that 100%.
Yeah, like I would. Oh man, but yeah, two thumbs up. I hope this. I really, really hope this is not a mediocre movie.
This one is like just for the impact that it could have. I'm
It's
giving
gonna.
this 4 thumbs up,
Yeah,
including my toe thumbs. So
that's gross. I'll give it 5 thumbs. I have an extra set of hands you don't know about. I was mutated during the pandemic, David. But yeah, so excited for this.
yeah.
But you know,
Next down the list, we
this
have
is
another.
a weird one.
This is a weird one, but I'm not gonna lie. I am a rock fan, and I am probably gonna watch this.
I am not going to watch this. What movie is this, David?
This is a Jungle Cruise, and it's starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt.
And what is this based off of?
So, in line with like the whole idea of Pirates of the Caribbean and the Haunted Mansion, this is actually based off of one of Disney's most popular rides called Jungle by the same name. Now the story of it, I don't even like 100% know, so I don't know what exactly is supposed to be about. Do you happen to know?
No, I think they're looking for treasure or something, and Dwayne Johnson's just a boat captain. That's it. And I think like Emily Blunt is supposed to be like the main lead, and just like I don't know, it looks boring.
This is probably, I think this is gonna do exactly what Jumanji did. I think just
Jumanji
because
did really well.
I think that has a lot to do with The Rock.
Oh,
Just The Rock, he knows how to market. He's one of the most marketable people on the planet right now, and
wasn't he the highest paying actor in 2020 somehow? Still,
yeah, and he's probably still is, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And this guy just bought a football league, and he's gonna be doing that now. Yeah,
what league did he buy?
the XFL.
Oh, okay, yeah, I heard of this.
It's kind of very fitting for
Yeah.
this guy to do that.
But oh,
I mean,
man.
he's doing so many different things. He's got that tequila now.
Yeah, your hope is in one actor alone to make this. You know what? I would put my money on Dwayne Johnson to make this movie fun.
I would 100 if my goal for a movie was just to make money, I would 100% go cast The Rock.
Yeah,
Like-
The Rock, and Jack Black to make money.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but if we're gonna be grading this, I'm gonna give this a thumbs down.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I think this is gonna do very, very well and it's gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, thumbs down for me too. Even though this is a somewhat original, I don't know. I'd rather Disney focus on something more better. What's next?
Next, actually, this one I'm not too sure about, but I do want to kind of just mention. It seems like a documentary film about the Beatles, directed by Peter Jackson.
That's interesting.
I just want to mention that because I think Peter Jackson has done a lot of very good documentaries. He's very good at like revamping old images. Like
Really?
he did this World War II one where he took like actual footage and they like made it into HD. So it was very good.
Oh,
It was
wow,
very
that's
interesting.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I
the
feel
whole
like
yeah.
this might be
And
cool.
the very good thing about that documentary in particular was like there's a lot of emotion to it for a documentary. Like
Mhm.
the whole purpose was for you to feel for the soldiers and things like that, and it definitely does that. But yeah, so the Beatles, this is probably gonna do well, do its own thing. So
Yeah,
just
might be fine.
continue down the list. This one I'm kind of excited for too. Death on the Nile.
Oh, what is this about? I see Gal Gadot, isn't it?
Yes, I don't know if you've do you remember Murder on the Orient Express
Oh, the movie that came out
with Kenneth Branagh?
yeah.
It's the same series. It's about
Is it the sequel?
yes, it's about the detective Hercule Poirot.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's actually a book series.
Yeah.
So I think they're just like making movies out of all the books now. I didn't know that the first one did well enough for them to make a second one though.
Oh, I heard it was somewhat popular.
Yeah, it was a huge cast.
Yeah, it was a great cast.
And this one doesn't seem any smaller. They got Gal Gadot, Letitia Wright, Armie Hammer,
Oh, that's gonna be
Kenneth
fun. That's gonna be
Branagh's
interesting.
back. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that looks
All right.
fun. Now, huh? Actually, all right. So this was also not part of any list, but just quickly reading this description, it looks kind of interesting.
It does. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's called The Last Duel, a Fox movie, directed by Ridley Scott, starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. So I think that right there just caught my attention.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I would watch that just for the actors alone. Like, can you read the
Right.
can you read the
Oh yeah.
premise?
So all right, it's a historical film that features King Charles VI, a knight named Jean de Carogue, and
Wow.
yes, an epic duel. The film was supposed to have a limited premiere in December 2020 before a wide release in January 2021. However, because of the pandemic, it was pushed back. So
That'd be interesting. We haven't
very
have we
interesting.
seen them together act in a movie since?
Uh,
It's been a while, right?
no, it's been years.
So I think this
years.
will be interesting then for
This
sure.
would be very interesting. It's kind of like seeing Brad Pitt and George Clooney together.
Oh yeah. Next one.
Next one, another Marvel movie.
one. Mm-hmm.
This one I'm also very excited for. Eternals, directed by Chloe Zhao, first
Mhm.
Asian director to be directing a Marvel movie.
Yeah. You know, this is gonna be an interesting one. I have no idea how they're gonna insert this. I was like, we should definitely have an episode on the Eternals, like the comic book series and stuff like that.
Mm,
But the concept of like old like superheroes, the powers and stuff like that, like the whole lore of it. I wonder what they're
Right.
gonna do with this.
hopefully, I mean, yeah, I'm curious too. I remember I got into like the New Gods.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it's for DC, that whole
Mhm.
side of it. But I never really got into like that side for Marvel, like the Eternals and the things like that. So
Mhm.
this is kind of a new area for me to get into.
Yeah. I mean, like just a basic like summary of what not summary, like a little like whatever like summary of what the Eternals is like these are like super powered beings given by aliens long time ago, and like they've been alive since, like they were like cavemen. They were given
Right.
superpowers, and like yeah, it looks interesting. But yeah,
I think I'll give this thumbs up for sure.
yeah, for same here.
Yeah. So moving down the list, looks like another Disney movie. This one looks fresh because there's not even a cast announced.
No.
This movie's called Encanto. Let's see the description here. Disney themed news outlet did this insider. So
Music by Lin-Manuel Miranda, so that's gonna be interesting. That'd be fun.
very interesting, and it's also the directors from Zootopia.
Yeah.
So some
It's
good
about
news
a
there.
young Brazilian girl who's the only one in her family without magical powers. So that's interesting.
Ah, it's one of those stories. Okay.
Hmm. Always love to see a diverse casting device movies. So
You know,
give this a
I'll
big
give
thumbs up.
I give that a thumbs up too. Now, West Side Story.
This is gonna bomb, David.
I don't know.
I think
I
it's
don't
gonna
know.
bomb. I don't think it's
You
gonna
think
make
so?
It's not gonna. It's not. I think it's gonna be like really good. People are gonna love it, but not enough people are gonna watch it.
You think so?
Yeah,
You
I think
so?
it's one of those movies. It's gonna be like Blade Runner
Mm.
2. Like, it's amazing. It's gonna win awards here and there, but it's not gonna. People are not gonna go watch this.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm gonna give this a thumbs down, but I'm gonna go the opposite of your thought, and I think this is gonna do pretty well. Just because I can't see Spielberg doing a bomb. Like I don't know.
He's not, I'm not saying bomb. I'm just saying it's not gonna make a lot of money. It probably just do okay.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, here we go.
Yo,
This
this
is-
movie, December 17th, 2021, cannot come soon enough.
Yes. Now I'm sure everybody. This can be another episode on its own.
It
Next
is
movie
gonna
on the
be. I
list-
don't know how, but like we need to focus. Maybe two
Oh, yeah.
episodes to talk about this. But
Yeah, eventually. So the next movie on the list is, it doesn't even have a title yet, but the next Spider-Man movie in the MCU, starring Tom Holland, director John Watts, and also rumored to star who else? Like Alfred
Jamie Foxx,
Molina, Jamie
everyone.
Foxx,
Like,
Andrew Garfield,
who's
Toby,
not coming
Kirsten
into this? It's
Dunst.
gonna be insane, Dave. Oh my gosh,
It's
David.
crazy, and I'm telling you now, it's gonna be this movie versus the Flash movie. Like, because the way that Flash movie's doing it too, they're bringing in everybody now.
Really, I did not know Flash is making a movie, but okay.
Oh, Yeah, yeah.
They're
You
still
didn't know?
doing.
They've been planning. They've been talking like to Michael Keaton, like they're bringing him back and all that.
David, this that Flash movie is gonna fall flat on its face. This movie, I guarantee you, this movie is gonna make so much money. Or even not money. It's gonna cause so much of a stir when it comes out.
Yeah, I think so. This is crazy. This is gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like a mini Endgame.
Yeah,
It's gonna be that level of epic.
It might be
Because
like
I think the build up to this. Because right now we envision it's gonna be WandaVision. That's gonna be spark that story, and then we're gonna go into Doctor Strange.
yeah.
That's gonna build up even more, and then this finale of the Spider-Verse, whatever Spider-Man movie they're trying to do.
It's gonna be insane.
Yes, yes. So this, all the thumbs up from me.
Oh, same here. My 5 thumbs up right now. It's gonna be crazy.
So we'll keep this going down. And speak of the devil, right down the list. Next down the list is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's directed by Sam Raimi.
Which is gonna be interesting. He directed the first 3 Spider-Man movies that we
Right.
love.
Yes, and it's very nice to see him come back into the Marvel world.
So it's like, he's like known to be like a comedy horror guy, so this is definitely gonna be a little bit creepy for sure.
right, I'm excited. I
It's
have
gonna
no
be-
words but excitement right now for this. So again, has all the thumbs up from me. This is kind of funny because like I wasn't a huge fan of the first Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, I hated it. We should definitely
Yeah.
we should definitely repitch that later on.
But like I think the level of involvement his character has now, it's
Oh yeah, like in
It's-
Endgame, they made him so much
yeah.
better.
yeah.
Super
Now-
excited for this.
Next movie down, Thor: Love and Thunder. This is the 3rd Thor movie coming out. Now this is also was pretty big when it was announced. Mainly because we're gonna see the return of Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Now, why does she want to return? I'm sure she saw the success of Marvel and wanted all the money also.
There's only one word, David. Money.
Yes. Because as much as I love Natalie Portman as an actor,
Mhm.
I did not like her character as Jane Foster in the first few movies.
She wasn't.
I
very
thought it
well.
was-
I'll give you.
It wasn't. Hopefully they can revamp that, and like I mean, we already know she's supposed to be this new version of Thor, so
this is gonna be crazy.
yeah, so everything's gonna be great on that. And Christian Bale's finally confirmed, so
Yeah, he's gonna be playing the villain Gore the God Butcher. It's gonna be
Right.
crazy. Oh man, like we could talk about those comics leading up to that. Like,
and also we're probably gonna get to catch a glimpse of Chris Pratt or the Guardians.
yeah. Are they making an appearance there?
I think that was already announced.
Okay.
But yeah,
two thumbs up. This is gonna be such a fun movie.
I think so too.
Taika Waititi is doing it again. Like, how do you make a 3rd movie of a franchise better than the first and second? Only Taika Waititi can do that.
Right. No, I agree with you. But to be also very fair, I don't think the Thor movies were all that great.
No, they were mediocre at best.
Yeah. Continuing on, when you first showed me this one with the Chris Evans news,
Yeah.
I was thrown off.
Yeah.
This next movie is for those listening is Pixar's new take on Buzz Lightyear.
So you gotta make it clear what this is about. This is not about
Exactly.
the toy. It's not Tim
Right.
Allen.
Right, exactly. This is what I was thinking. I thought it was going to be Tim Allen, Buzz Lightyear. Why are they bringing Chris Evans? But no, this is actually an origin story of the character Buzz Lightyear that Tim Allen's toy is based off of. So
Which is
there's
weird.
a,
But I
which
think
is
it's weird. I'm like, okay, why? But you know what? Chris Evans as this astronaut, like I think that's like great, perfectly casted.
I think so too. It fits. After I found out it's not supposed to be this toy Tim Allen, that the version that we're used to, I've immediately thought this was gonna be good. And the idea that they're just taking these toy characters and giving them even more backstory. Like, oh, like where would this toy have come from? Who is it
Mm.
based off of? Oh, there's a whole nother story to this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they're just opening up that world even more, and I
Yeah.
think that's kind of cool what they're doing with it.
Bound
So,
to
I
be
mean,
interesting.
this has my thumbs up. So,
Same here. I think it's gonna be interesting. Oh,
oh,
this one
this is
with a heavy heart.
so we're all wondering. Everybody's gonna be wondering what's gonna happen with Black Panther 2. We've already been given the confirmation that Chadwick is never gonna be replaced.
I don't know, never, but he's not gonna be replaced in this movie for sure.
No, I mean I don't think there's ever gonna be another T'Challa.
I wouldn't. Yeah, but in this movie, he won't be replaced.
Yeah. So I mean I don't know. Do you think they're gonna give the role of T'Challa to somebody else, or are they just gonna give the mantle of Black Panther to somebody else?
I think they're gonna probably give it to her sister. That's what happened in the comic book.
Right. That's what I'm hoping.
You know, we can talk about what do you call it, like theories, but like some people are saying that they're gonna bring Namor into this and like have a whole fight.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, like, yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. Ryan
That's another
Coogler-
rabbit hole.
Yeah. Ryan Coogler is directing it, so it's bound to be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, this has my thumbs up for sure.
Same here, thumbs up. It's gonna do well.
Ooh, this next one, I'm
torn. with
Very-
This one, dude. I'm so torn. I have no idea.
I'm excited for it just because I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan.
Yeah,
So
Indiana Jones. We don't know the title yet. It's coming out July 29th, 2022.
this is kind of a little confusing. First of all, why is it Brie Larson? Why is she starring in it?
Is she?
Oh no, that's oh no, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I was
Like,
reading
wait,
the
what are you
wrong-
talking about? We don't know who's starring in it.
Sorry, I was reading the wrong thing.
You're reading the wrong caption. David, we're professionals here. Get your shiz together.
Whoa, okay. Anyways, backtrack.
Didn't
But I'm a little unclear on this still because I read somewhere else that it was Indiana Jones TV show they're trying to do, but also
a movie would be better.
You think so?
Is the direct James Mangold the same person that did Logan?
Yes, that is actually.
I wonder if they're gonna kill him off this movie. They're gonna like.
My question to that is, how is he not already dead?
I mean, he was able to survive a nuclear explosion because he
That's
had a
true.
refrigerator.
You're right.
All right. Thumbs up for me.
But
I think it'd be
thumbs up
interesting.
for me too. Now we move into Captain Marvel 2. This one I think is gonna just do its thing, continue the story. I don't know how much. It's probably gonna be better than the first. I'm hoping, because I didn't think the first was great to begin with. So I
It's
guess I'm
not.
just being optimistic about
She-
the second.
Brie Larson, she's a great actress. Like we had an episode about her, right? Didn't
Right?
we?
Yeah. You
And
did
we're-
the first. You repitched the first movie.
I don't remember it, but maybe I need to re-listen to it. But she had the way she's written. She's so bland. Even in Endgame, she's bland too. Like I hope they give her some personality in the second movie.
I guess I'll give this my thumbs down, but I know it's gonna be good on its own for Captain Marvel.
Oh, they're talking about the next movie. Yeah, thumbs down.
Oh, yeah.
Thumbs down. I don't want to see this. I mean, granted. Yeah, we'll see.
Avatar 2, just straight off the bat, I don't think we need to go into this one too heavily. This has my thumbs up.
James Cameron's Avatar 2.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
not to be confused with The Last Airbender. This is the sequel to James Cameron's. When did the first one come out? Like 2010? Like
Yeah, 2010.
2012?
2010, I think.
Yes, this is supposed to be the sequel to that. So I
Sounds-
mean, I'm just story-wise, I'm probably not expecting too much anything crazy. I'm expecting more so technological advances on this. What kind of CGI things is he gonna bring to the table and that whole spiel? But yeah, that's me.
If you told me that he was able to give you eternal life if you watch this movie from technology, I would still not watch it because I don't know how you're gonna make this any better. I hated the first movie.
Oh man, so sounds like a thumbs down for you.
It's a big thumbs down.
All right. So
The next
moving-
one, I'm so excited for it.
I thought this was a TV show, but I guess this is a movie. This one I'm excited for too. Rogue Squadron.
Yeah,
This is,
the director is Patty Jenkins, the same director for Wonder Woman 1 and 2.
Right. Oh man. Oh wow. Look.
The background of this is the first Star Wars film, directed by a female, or by a woman, and it's about fighter pilots who band together to defend good from evil. Very generic, but like, it might be
Mhm.
good. Like, I hope it's like, I, w- I, I'm expecting a lot from this. Thumbs up for me.
Yes, I'm expecting a lot out of this too. Hopefully, just cause like all the other side star anything non Jedi related, I feel like it's hard. It gets difficult because everybody wants the Jedi stories in when it
Hmm.
comes to Star Wars. So like when it's things like this and like what was the other one? Rogue One.
Mm.
Like it was kind of hard to get into so much, but hopefully this one picks it up because I played the game a lot, Rogue
Yeah,
Squadron.
yeah, it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be really fun.
Oh man, these next three movies, just
The
they probably
avatars.
yeah they shouldn't even be on this list right now because it's like what 2024, 2026, and then 2028.
Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. I don't care. Let's next one,
Those
David.
are those are thumbs up for me though. But anyways, so actually just noticing now, I think that completes the movies.
Mm-hmm.
That was just the movies on this list. The TV shows, there was a huge list of TV shows.
Oh, there's some movies down in this list too, David.
Oh yes. Oh, these are non without any premiere dates.
Yeah, so like we don't know when it's coming out. It's TBDs.
Ah, right. Oh, this one is exciting. Fantastic Four, directed by John Watts.
The same director for all three Homecoming Spider-Man movies.
Yes, yes. So maybe
David,
this will be Spider-Man 4.
David, David Chung, Fantastic Four in the Marvel universe. This is the first like Marvel comic family. Like it's gonna be. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Like, we need to talk.
They have to do this right. I feel like as
Yeah.
much as I don't like the Fantastic Four, but I know that they're a very important part of the whole Marvel universe. So they gotta do this right.
They're
Like,
so important. Like, oh man, like we're already like running what 30 minutes in, but like who's your casting choices? Who do you think is gonna be casting?
oh, oh. I mean, initial response is it's gonna be John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, just because like
Yeah.
I think that
That's
has always
Mr.
been in the
Fantastic and Mrs.
forefront.
Fantastic. Yeah, that'd be great. They have like so much like fan art of them together.
But I'm not settled on that. I feel like there might be somebody else out there that might bring it a little bit more. I want to think about this and I want to bring it
Oh,
back.
okay, okay, we'll talk about it. But mine
Yeah.
is Nick Cage, and The Rock. The Rock as Ben Grimm.
Ben Grimm.
Yes, that is my casting choice.
Oh man, that's
So
actually great. Actually, he would be great as the Thing.
yeah, I think I could see The Rock as being the Thing, but I don't think they're gonna make him
No, no,
because
definitely
like
not.
The Rock already looks like a giant rock monster. I don't. He's literally The Rock. I don't, I can't
He's The
see it.
Rock.
Oh man.
Next down the list. I'm very excited for this one. The French Dispatch.
Oh yeah,
Wes Anderson.
film.
And this cast list is crazy.
Yeah.
Just this is right here is just Elizabeth Moss, Timothy Chalamet, Tilda Swinton, Frances McDormand. That's just the very tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it's.
You're probably gonna even see his regulars, the Wilsons, and then
Mhm.
Bill Murray, probably some Adrian Brody.
It's gonna be a fun movie. I mean, it's gonna be like a Wes Anderson movie. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Yes.
beautifully shot. It's gonna be great.
I agree.
I don't know if it's gonna make a lot of money, but it's gonna do great.
Here we go. So next down the list, without any release date, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. This
Oh,
one,
man. Just so much drama with this movie in itself, with like James Gunn being fired,
Right,
then
you're right,
rehired.
right?
So excited for this.
You know, I think James Gunn getting fired might have been the best thing that happened for James Gunn.
Maybe yeah. He was able to
Be-
direct.
to-
He was able to direct.
But
Suicide
yeah,
Squad.
that's exactly what I mean. Like he got that job, and then he was also able to get this job back.
Yeah, I mean like, I mean, that's a discussion itself. Like
Yeah,
directors being fired, that could be a retrospective.
that's good. Just to continue on because I know we're kind of pushing the time right now.
Yeah,
Going into look at this, The Little Mermaid. This live action take
thumbs
on
down.
it.
I hate all live action stuff. Thumbs down.
Oh, it's starring Aquafina too,
Lin
apparently.
Manuel's doing the music. Thumbs down. Whatever.
Oh, he is. Also, I forgot they're planning to revamp the Pirates of the Caribbean series.
I did not know about this, but this still make money. But thumbs down again. Is
Who?
John?
But to be honest, I can't see anybody else in that role unless they're just gonna create a whole new story with no Jack Sparrow. Like,
They should.
who,
Honestly, they should. Like,
I mean,
not
yeah,
even talk about Johnny Depp's like controversy, but like, if they want to reboot this franchise, they should just start from scratch.
like create a whole new story, whole new world. New story.
The world itself is interesting enough. Like,
I'm behind that. I'm all for that. Like, they don't need to take it, and they don't need Jack Sparrow to lead this. Like they can have somebody new.
he should never have been the main character in the movies. He wasn't in the first
He
movie.
he wasn't supposed to be. That's
No.
the crazy part. Like, he was clearly the side guy that just stole the movie. Like,
Oh gosh. Should we?
But-
Yeah, I don't know. I think we can.
Mhm.
What do you call it? Put the next 3 movies into the same list. The live action Hunchback, live action Jungle Book 2,
Oh my gosh, no way.
and live
Um,
action Little Stitch. We could just put them in the same category. I like why.
Yeah, all that in there. But I think I'm going further down the list, and I see this Whoopi Goldberg movie
Yo,
on here.
I'm so excited for that.
I'm like, what?
Yes.
What?
Sister Act 3.
Wow. Since when?
Though Sister Act 1 and 2 are one of my favorite movies, David.
It was a great movie. That's thumbs up for me. That's definitely off for me.
Ugh.
It's like a much more fun take on Sound of Music, right?
Oh yeah, it's great. I love it. We should do a retrospective on Sister Act for some reason.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Next movie down the list, another live action revamp. This one, I think it can do well as a live action. To be honest, the Sword in the Stone.
I don't like Disney live action movies. Have
Have you seen this one?
I saw the animation. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
Yeah, this one I remember. This one was great.
But it's a classic. But I don't know why.
But then they did try to do that. What is that? The Boy That Would Be King.
Oh
Was that
yeah,
the
yeah.
movie?
That did
something
really
like that.
bad. I think.
Yeah, it did. It did terribly. But so this is kind of on that same scale of the live action list. Oh, Blade.
Yes, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. The new Blade movie coming out.
Yes, and even gave my own repitch.
Uh-huh.
So I think we all have our feelings on that. Thumbs up,
Mm,
clear across.
for sure.
Even the casting, I think it's spot on, perfect, great job. Oh my gosh, this next movie, this might be my number one most anticipated movie.
Are you serious?
National Treasure 3. Do you know how long I've been waiting for this movie?
What other treasures could they possibly find, David?
We're about to find out. That's the whole point.
The only reason I'll watch this movie is if they involve aliens somehow, because they left it in a cliffhanger in number 2. About,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the
this-
only reason why.
Exactly. 10 years of waiting. I want to know what was in that page. What was on that page in the Book of Secrets.
We shall see. Ugh,
We shall.
Another dumb live action Disney movie, Pinocchio. This is going to be the most horrifying movie ever.
This is kind of interesting. Well, I mean, first off, it's Robert Zemeckis and Tom Hanks. That's all that. And you're right. This is in that whole live action sense. But recently, I saw another live action Pinocchio that was it looked very dark. And like, I guess it was like much more real.
The animation one is dark too. Both of it is dark. It's a dark movie, David.
It is. I mean, the story itself is a very dark story. But this other trailer that I saw, I think it was actually shot in Italian or Italy. I'm sorry,
Interesting.
and in Italian. But like you could just tell from the trailer that it was I guess much more real, following the story, the book story rather than the Disney story.
Mm-hmm.
And like it looks scary. It was kind of nightmare fuel. I'll send you the trailer.
Okay, we'll put it up in the description below too,
Yep.
so everyone could be traumatized as I'm going to be, I guess.
No way. Well, so Pinocchio, we settled that. But this next movie on this list, is this real?
I got surprised. I'm not sure. Is it real? Because it better be real.
It's better be real. And is that cast list real? Like, is he actually, like, this movie can't, they shouldn't be rebooting this movie without Rick Moranis.
The movie is what, David? You got way too
Sorry.
excited there.
So for those that don't know, this movie on this list is called Shrunk. It looks like it's supposed to be another reboot or sequel to the Honey I Shrunk the Kids series. So yeah, I guess we just gotta wait for more news on this one.
See, I don't think he's acted since those movies.
No, he recently came out in a Ryan Reynolds commercial though. I saw.
Oh,
him.
really? That's interesting. Okay.
It was kind of funny because it was just like classic Ryan Reynolds just being Ryan Reynolds in the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole reason it was for a phone commercial or something, and Rick Moranis just kind of Ryan Reynolds is giving his spiel, and then Rick Moranis comes up and he says his piece, and then he turns to Ryan Reynolds. Is like, so like, why am I here? And Ryan Reynolds is just like, I'm just a huge fan. That's why you're here, and he's just staring at him for the rest of the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just Sorry, that was the commercial.
Oh man.
But going down the list,
We got 3 live action movies coming up, TBDs. I'm gonna just say it all in the same time: Peter Pan and Wendy, Hercules, and for some reason Aladdin, a sequel spinoff, the genie. I think. I don't.
Is the Chip and Dale not a live action?
Oh, is it? I'm sorry. It doesn't say. It shouldn't
no,
be.
it's cartoon series. Never mind. Yeah.
But yeah, again, you know how I feel. Hercules is one of my favorite Disney movies. If they do Hercules wrong, I'm gonna cry. If they don't make Danny DeVito should still be the GOAT guy.
I hope so. I'm gonna be very mad if he isn't.
Yeah, but no, I don't know.
Aladdin sequel. Now this is gonna be one of the first times that we've seen like a sequel
Maleficent
from one of. Well, I mean, like for one of the classics, like rebooted
Disney.
movies.
Okay.
Yeah, like there was not like Aladdin. Well, there were Aladdin 2s, like sequels, but like those were all straight to
VHS.
VHS and those things. So like I don't remember any other like classic Disney movie that had that treatment, sequel treatment like that.
No, I didn't. I'm surprised it did. It wasn't that fun.
So there's that. Moving down.
Ant-Man 3.
Ant-Man 3.
This one's gonna be insane, David. It's
Yes.
called. What's it called? Like Quantum Minium or something. It's a really funny name, and like the casting itself, like it's gonna be Krang the Conqueror. Is gonna be in Krang. Is it Conqueror?
Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror. Like it's gonna be. I'm excited for this.
That is pretty crazy. Kang's a big villain in the MCU or the Marvel universe, so that's bringing him into that movie is awesome. And also the other thing is that they're tying in Cassie Lang, Ant-Man's daughter, who also has powers in the comics.
They recasted her too, which is funny. From Endgame.
Endgame.
Yeah.
So
What's
what
next?
is?
The thumbs up for that. I'm excited for that to come out.
Yes, I am definitely excited for that. Also, let's see.
Something we talked about in our Halloween episode, Hocus Pocus.
Yes, Hocus Pocus 2.
It's coming out, which is interesting. Yeah. They're making a 3 Men and a Baby remake. Casting Zac Efron. No interest there.
Wow. Cheaper by the Dozen remake.
Yeah. Whatever.
Cast Gabrielle Union.
Who's
Interesting.
Who's Gabrielle Union again?
Dwayne Wade's wife.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Have you ever seen Bring It On?
Yes.
The black cheerleader.
He's married to her.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Oh, okay, Dwayne. I thought for some reason you said Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay, the basketball player. Okay. My bad. All right, cool. They're making a Lion King prequel. Whatever.
What?
Yeah. They're making another Ice Age movie. Oh, it's coming to Disney Plus. Whatever.
Night at the Museum animated movie.
Oh, I mean that's a great idea. That'd be a fun TV show if they.
Interesting.
Oh,
Disenchanted. What is this?
I think it's a sequel to the first movie.
Enchanted.
Yes. So people are
Wow.
excited for that. Thumbs up.
You know, Enchanted was kind of doesn't I kind of enjoyed that one. It was like a very
It's a cult classic, I think, right now. People love it.
yeah.
It didn't do as well as it should have, but people love it.
Right. It was just like a very interesting concept.
Yeah.
Are they really doing this?
I don't care. I think it's the last one we have on our list.
What, Home Alone?
Yeah, Home Alone.
Is this supposed to be a reboot? What is?
I have no idea, but like,
I'm not for this. This is a thumbs down for me.
no,
Yeah. I mean, what about you?
thumbs down for me. You know what I realized this list doesn't have is all the Disney Plus TV shows coming out. Like,
Yeah. It didn't have any of the TV shows.
maybe maybe we could talk about that next retrospective because that's a conversation in itself.
Yeah, this one took a while, but glad we went through that list.
We went through like 3 or 4 years worth of movies coming out for Disney.
Yes. Now we know. Now we know what to look forward to.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yes. So coming to an end. You guys all know where you guys can find us. Instagram or Facebook, drp.repitch. Or you could shoot us an email at drpitchit@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you can follow us, rate us, berate us, but please do share us. You know, we upload episodes every Wednesdays and Fridays, so just follow us along. And I need to find an end line. I didn't think about that. I need it. So David, just talk about something while I look for the end.
oh, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of TV, awesome. What is it called? Star Wars TV shows on that list. A lot of animated ones that I saw.
Yeah.
You never watched any of like the Clone Wars, did you?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh yeah. So I definitely want to get into that. Let me try to find some of the listed ones that are coming out. Supposed to be a Boba Fett series that's coming out. Oh man, I think we need to go into a Mandalorian discussion because
We do. All right, David.
Yeah.
I found a motivational quote from Nick Cage. I'm gonna read it. That's how we're gonna end this episode.
All right.
Understanding is deeper than knowledge. There are many people who know you, but very few understand you. I don't think that's not. I'm pretty sure Nicolas Cage never said this, but yes.
Wait, this is.
Oh my!
That's what he said in the movie.
I have no idea. Oh, this is. I prefer. Actually, no. I'm sorry, guys. This is already. We're already going past 40 minutes, but I actually want to end it with this quote from Nick Cage. I am not a demon. I'm a lizard and a shark, a heat-seeking panther, and I want to be John Denver on acid playing the accordion. Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.